A West Michigan daycare provider billed the state for care she didn't give again and again and again.
Tonight, she's facing jail time, but Target 8 investigator Susan Samples wanted to know why the state allowed her to cash in on the taxpayers' dime year after year after year.
We discovered the case of Janice Rhodes, serial overbiller, when a mom who'd used Rhodes Child Care Center in Northeast Grand Rapids reached out to Target 8.
Very frustrating.
This mom had already pulled her 4-year-old son from Janice Rhodes Daycare Center when she spotted what she thought were discrepancies in how Rhodes had been billing the state.
They are overbilling the state for services that they did not do.
That's on top of what mom paid out of pocket.
It's something that the state should have caught up on.
What she didn't know, the state was already on to Rhodes overbilling.
And I don't really feel that it's fair that they're just getting away with it.
Turns out Rhodes was caught overcharging the state 4 separate times over a decade, and the state still let her operate. This child care provider overbilled the state by $170,000 over 10 years and was still getting money from the state up until very recently. Is that okay?
We've been working with her to recover those funds.
Lisa Brewer-Walraven is the head of the state program that helps cover daycare costs for low-income families so parents can work. She told Target 8 Rhodes has already repaid 88% of the taxpayer dollars Rhodes got but didn't earn.
We will continue to try and collect the dollars that were identified in those repayment agreements.
Last year, the Child Development and Care Program paid out $139 million to reimburse daycares, including Rhodes Alphabet Soup on Leonard Northeast in Grand Rapids. The 67-year-old had owned and operated the center, licensed for nearly 90 children since the early 2000s.
Are you Miss Rhodes?
If it was Rhodes behind the door at her home, she wasn't talking. I need to talk to you about your client, Janice Rhodes. Her attorney gave us a no comment too, perhaps because his client is finally facing potential jail time, having pled guilty in May to welfare fraud for overbilling. But even that didn't stop the state from paying her. Her pleading guilty to fraud did not alert your program we shouldn't be paying this woman anymore.
We don't receive that notification at the time of the plea.
It wasn't until last month, when Rhodes' daycare license was finally revoked, that the state shut off the tax dollar tap. Brewer-Walraven told us the program didn't cut Rhodes off sooner because it could never prove she overcharged on purpose instead of making honest mistakes. And that's not all.
There are lots of pieces to this puzzle.
The Child Development and Care Program, which pays providers, is housed in the Department of Education, but Health and Human Services determines parent eligibility, and its Inspector General investigates overbilling, while yet another agency, known as LARA, actually licenses daycares.
My job is this place a healthy and safe environment for children?
Former state legislator Mark Jansen is now LARA's Director of Child Care Licensing. So a child care provider can admit to overbilling the state and still maintain their license?
It's going to depend on the situation.
When Lara yanked Rhodes' license this summer, it had been 8 years since the Inspector General caught her overbilling the first time. Brewer-Walraven acknowledged she can't find that the Office of Inspector General ever notified her program of the results of that first investigation, which showed Rhodes had taken in $91,000 she hadn't earned.
At the time, there were not always clear lines of communication, but like I said, we've been working on that.
They've been working on it for a decade, ever since this scathing audit estimated the program's lack of oversight led to $147 million in improper and potentially fraudulent payments to daycare providers. The state has since implemented new fraud detection tools.
Now is the time that it needs to stop.
But this mom says there's more work to do.
Y'all knew this was a problem a long time ago. Evidently, y'all didn't fix it.
We should note that a new operator has obtained a license to run Alphabet Soup on Leonard Northeast, so the daycare is open under new management. Janice Rhodes will be sentenced tomorrow for misdemeanor welfare fraud, and we'll be there to cover it. I'm Target 8 investigator Susan Samples.